I heard about a place by the water, somewhere you can't trust no one. If you drive too far, you'll find it right off of Highway 61. I heard they got a mansion down there, cash found it on down by the train. I've been trying to stay clear all my life, but I hear those beats calling my heard about a man called Simon. He comes when your head gets human. Down by the water they know him well, 'cause he lives deep down in the weekend world. They want me down in the swamp, said, boy, be in good company. Lost man stay as long as you like. No lost soul living no sorrow. I'm getting real damn close, it's a matter of time. I'll either lose my mind or lose my mind. I live in a place by the water, somewhere you can't trust no one. If you drive too far, you'll find it right off of Highway 61. You're gonna live a long, long life. I woke up one morning restless on a bed of gasoline. Finally dawned on me the time that I spent shackled in these sheets. I said life inside these walls ain't doing nothing good for me. So I burned down that old brick house and I threw away the key. Headed west out to Montana, said I'm never coming home. Closed my eyes and gripped the wheel, let my chest say where to go. I met God in Greenville County, upside down glass on the road. He said, boy, you never warmed up, you got used to being cold. You don't know about, you got nothing but time. You're gonna live a long, long life. Met a girl out here in the desert and she told me I was ill. She said I don't make you better. She ain't a big pill. She was pretty, so I thought if this won't help me nothing will. She was enough I woke up floating high above the desert hills. Didn't know it doesn't sound it even turned light. One short little life was left catch fire and turn to ash. Saw my mother standing there, an empty can of gas. She said, what the fuck you doing, boy? You get your ass right back. Ain't water in the wild. You're gonna live a long, long life. So boy, shut your mouth. Stop preaching that shit you don't know about. You got nothing but time. You're gonna live a long, long life. What's going on, Santa Fe? How y'all doing? You don't know about, you got nothing but time. You're gonna live a long, long life. What? Oh, it's a chair. It's fine. Hey guys, how you doing today? How's everybody? Feeling good? Oh my god. Where the fuck am I? Oh, thank you, brother. I appreciate that. That's a good answer. Yeah. He was ready. Those were all the happy songs that I have to play. All downhill. People seem to cheer when I say that. It seems a bit dubious. I've been trying to make songs that sound a little happier, but they're still, you know, like really, really depressing. That seems to be. Last time I was here, I think I played. I don't even remember. There were a few shows that I played out here that I just kind of blacked out because they were sort of you know, like 3 people showed up type of shows, you know. So I chose to like put that out of my memory a little bit, you know. But since then, I started writing like really angry songs, and then more people showed up, and that's pretty fun. Thanks for that. I can't breathe. What the hell? How do people do this? Anyway, all right, I'm gonna play a song that sounds happy. It's not. It's very sad. It's really upsetting. See how happy it sounds? It's called Candyland. Come get high. bathroom, nobody's looking at you. She said, I just gotta hate. I'm not blinking at the ceiling, pretending it's got meaning, hoping that it don't. They said you were good for me, and I bought in and I believe. And shit like that starts feeling like a glitch. I'm living in Candyland, somebody call Andy man. Damn, is there some shit I gotta fix? If I could, I would cut you clean. You're no good for this, you're no good for me. You're a bad that don't stop the bleed. You're anyone or anything. If I could, I would walk alone. I would burn the bridge, I would right the wrongs of the fallen man. Holding on to anything or anyone. I've been drinking in the morning, driving past the warning, but I'll die before I'm bored. Oh my God, is this all I've got? Before I know this ain't good for me, but I burned out in effigy long ago. That body don't exist. I'm sick and tired of Candyland. Buddy called the big man and tell him that I'm acting like a
Yeah, you didn't think I was gonna stop when he's a bitch.
If I could, I would cut you clean. You're no good for this, you're no good for me. You're a band that don't stop the bleed. You're anyone or anything. If I could, I would walk alone. I would burn the bridge, I would right the wrongs and fall in bed and holding on to anything or anyone. I could use what you're all I had on mine to lose. And if you're at me, then I'm on for you. I'm sorry, they told me to. If I could use what you're all I had on mine to lose. And if you're and saw the sunrise, then a pretty woman smiled. Well, I haven't seen them two things together in a long, long while. This should be heaven, tracing lines down her back, but I still hear the words that she said, and I never can go back. Now the water's coming in, time is running out. You weren't good to me, I feel like running, and the falls are coming down. Every inch of my skin, yeah, I'm crying out. I feel you again. Wish I could open up those windows, you could see inside my mind. I would love to love you, this heart isn't mine. So I give it away, somebody who never gave it back. I guess in a way, anything worth loving that I have. Now the water's coming, time is running out. You weren't good to me. I feel like running, and the walls coming out. Every inch of my skin, yeah, I'm crying out. I feel you again. I feel you again. I feel you again.
Thanks, guys. I can't believe I didn't pass out. I can't believe I didn't pass out during Candyland. I don't know why I wrote that song. There are a couple songs that I know when I record them, I'm like, fuck, I gotta play that live. It sucks. No passing out at my shows. I have a strict rule. No dying, no passing out. That's pretty much it. Everything else is on the table. I had this one woman once at a show. She passed out. Like it was a big deal. Like we were in the middle of the show. She passed out. It's like an older woman. I was like, oh my god, oh no. And also the entire time I'm just like talking about shitting in the woods and stuff. So then when something serious happens, I'm like, oh no, I gotta fucking be a person. And she passed out. Everybody like whatever tended to her, and she got up and then requested a song that wasn't mine. I was like, that's so baller. That's the coolest thing ever. Anyway. I got another angsty song to play. This is, I moved somewhere for a girl. Don't do that! That's a bad idea. Don't move somewhere for a girl. You got that, children? Nah, I moved somewhere for a girl. A lot of these songs are about this girl. She's great. I really what she's doing. I hope she's great. But she, I wrote this when I was all angsty about it, and I was walking around, and so it's called Matches. I don't know what I'm looking for, but I swear to God I'll find it. Just because the fog is there don't mean nothing's behind it. I've been running on a quiet road in case I gotta fall. Think when people suffer loudly, they ain't suffering at all. Maybe someday soon someone will kick down that brick wall. But all these little things together don't build up to something small. I've learned that if you try and chase the sun, you're never gonna catch it. Now it's turning out to be the worst of my bad habits. Maybe smoking one more cigarette won't turn your long mustaches. All it takes is gas to burn the city down with matches.
certainly not better. I'm still doing the same shit, I'm just making it sound clever. When I die, my life will look like sunflowers and weather. All I wanna do is say some shit that makes me live forever. All I wanna do is say some shit that makes me live forever. I've learned that if you try and chase the sun, you're never gonna catch it. Now it's turning out to be the worst of my bad habits. Maybe smoking one more cigarette won't turn alongside it. All it takes is gas to burn the city down with matches. All it takes is gas. All it takes is gas.
Hey Jeff, you okay over there? Thank you. Thanks, guys. We're gonna sit for a moment. All right. Everybody still feeling good? Are we happy? Yeah, I had a realization. I should probably pick up an instrument. Hold on. I had an epiphany. So I made this record that we're touring, the Sunflowers and Leather album. I made it in an Airstream, and I spent a lot of time out this way, actually, not in Santa Fe, but lost in the desert, particularly in lots of people's backyards where I didn't belong and things like that. Yeah, you say that until it's your backyard. They did not like that over here. But for a little bit, so I lived in that thing for like a year and a half. I lived in an Airstream and was just working out of there. But there was a brief period, there was like a month where I needed like a place. I was doing like short-term rentals, and wherever I was, I couldn't take like I can't believe I've never talked about this before. You guys don't even know this. But long story short, I needed a place, and I couldn't find any place, and I found this dude who was renting his basement, and I was like, "Can I have your driveway?" And he said, "Sure. Would you like the basement also?" I was like, "I mean, whatever." And so I parked in his driveway, and I went in, and it looked exactly like this in his basement. And that was crazy also, and turns out he was going through a real nasty divorce. I'm not suggesting that the owners of Meow Wolf are going through a nasty divorce, but this is unrelated, he was going through a real gnarly divorce, and I was parked in his driveway. Apparently his ex-wife didn't know that he had opened up his basement and his driveway to me, and so I was in there making pasta, and this angry lady showed up, and she started hitting my truck and stuff, and I just kind of came out, and I was like, and she said, "Man, who are you?" She was in the South, and she said, "And who are you?" And I was like, I'm Jonah, hello, it's very nice to meet you." And she said, I rebuke you, get the fuck out of my driveway, all this stuff. And I was like, oh no, and then the cops tackled her ass in front of my Airstream. And I haven't thought about that until the middle of that last song that we were playing. When I was looking out at my old basement, and all I could think about was that lady beating my truck and then getting absolutely body slammed by the cops in front of me. True story. Alright, we're gonna play some songs sitting down now. I figured I could get angrier if I was sitting down. This is a song called Black Lung. 1, 2, 7, 9, 14, go. I don't think you're in your right mind, baby. I could never do to you what you do to me. Dad, want me back to Black Lung. Mama told me what it feels like hurting the breeze. I don't think that I got any real problems. They're my best friend's dad drank himself to death. Heard he died with a black lung. Heard he died with a big old hole in his chest. I came to you, begging and heaving. You said die inside your eyes. Who are you? Say you're having trouble breathing. It ain't real, boy, you'll be fine. I don't ever met the angel of death. Rumor has it you come soon to be. Ain't giving out Black Lung. Just waiting by the phone, coming clean. I think you might kill me. Even then I wonder if you know why. You hold on to a cold hand and say, type says ain't a reason for a man. Came to you, oh baby, yeah.
You ain't real, boy, you'll be fine. Came here begging and eating. You said men used to die inside the mines. Who are you to say you're having trouble breathing? It ain't real. It ain't real. It ain't real. Thank you. I played that song when I wrote it. I played it for the girl that I wrote it about while we were still dating. That's sort of a desperate cry for help sort of situation. Same girl, by the way. I moved for her. Oh, yeah. So mean. But yeah, she was like, I love it. And I was like, wow, thank you for your support. Why did you love it? And she said, it's super catchy. And I said, not much of a lyrics girl, I suppose. Yeah. And then she was like, oh wait, is it about me? And I was like, yeah. And she said, oh, and that was it. Oh, it's pretty cool. But now I get to play it for you guys, and you guys get to think about your person who made you feel like that. That's really cool. Alright, I have a banjo now. I'm not fully sure how to play it, but I do. So this is a song called Anvil. Whiskey walking on the road by the moonlight. Can't imagine this is our first lifetime. Told her I was living slow. She said, take your time, that's just fine. Seems like you always lose the thing that you're scared to lose. I'm afraid I was afraid I would have married you. Feels like I'm running out of years in this life to take possession of a heart like you had mine. Well, broke every big bone I could break inside my head. I felt like an anthill, baby, this one's gonna last. try again. Never learned to dance, and I just took your word on what makes a man. You never liked the rich, but with me you took every chance. You took the boy I was and ripped him from my cold hand. Darling, don't you worry, there ain't any bad blood. There ain't a thing that you could say I haven't thought of. It's not a problem, you just changed the way I'm grown up. And it's a long way to find out and having known love. Well, broke every big bone I could break inside my head. I felt like an Anvil, baby, this was gonna last. This lesson can't be worth all of this goddamn mess. I'll lay my head down and I'll cry and try again, oh man.
Thank you.
Rock the banjo.
Thank you, brother. Sorry, I forgot so many lyrics. I've had to look up my lyrics in the middle of shows before, which is a funny bit because like you look out at the crowd, especially if you're. Oh, sorry, I'll fix this mic in a second. But no. No, what was it? Oh, yeah, especially if you're like an opener, which I've been an opener a lot, which has been really cool. You go out and you start singing something, and then you're like, oh no, what's the word? And then everybody's like, I don't know who the fuck you are. And then, like, oh no, I gotta look this up. And then it's the whole thing. What is the this says elephants are government psyop. Yeah, I said that, right? I said some variation of that. Yeah, I forgot that I said that. Every time I'm reminded of things that I say, it's tough. It's tough to see. I said, I don't think I used psyop, although that is a really great word, and I'm going to use that a little bit more. But I said, so I was staring at a picture of an elephant. I was like, come on, like, that's a real thing? You still trust the government, you know? Anyway. Thank you for that reminder. Now, people started making like compilations of like stupid shit there. And it's funny, but then I'm like, God, why is it? The worst one that I ever had was, oh man, I hate, it sucks talking about it, it hurts my soul. No, it's my fault. It's my fault. Don't feel. You're not gonna feel any sympathy for me when I tell you what it was. He basically said I was opening a show, and when I'm up here, it's kind of just stream of consciousness. You know, it's just whatever pops in there is gonna come out. And this lady, it was like maybe one song in, and this lady was like, "I love you," and she screamed it out, which is really nice. I have nothing wrong with that. Like, there's no. But for whatever reason, my brain was just like. Mama, and I said, "You don't know me, bitch." No, it's bad. Don't you, man? And the thing is, I immediately recanted. I was like, no, I'm just kidding. I'm so sorry. And I'm completely joking. I'm so sorry. And people laughed and like whatever, and I thought it was fine. I was like, oh, look at me, funny guy. And then. The next day I got a DM from somebody that was like, "Hi Jonah, you've been a real, like comfort artist in our house, and I took my 10-year-old son to his first concert, and we were so excited to be there, and to hear, for us to say I love you, and to hear back, let's put it in quotes, you don't know me, bitch." Really hurt us. And then she ended it with something annoying, like it was like, "I hope everything's okay in your head," and stuff like that. I'm like, okay, you're gonna have to have that part. Yeah, and also, "You don't know me, bitch" looks so much worse written, you know? Like, oh, I didn't say it like that. I said it with love. So now I've learned that the appropriate way to respond to that is, "I love you too so much, stranger." Which I do, I genuinely do, even if I don't know you, and maybe I'm just projecting here because I'm trying to make up for lost time, but the truth is, this is so crazy to me that this is my job, I promise you, so thank you for showing up tonight. I love you. I love you. I'm gonna play a new one. I wrote this like a few days ago, so Godspeed. Miles away and you're coming in closer. Your hand on my knee, breath on my neck. Every time I think it's finally over, I wind up back here with you again. But it is what it is, no matter what I do. Every time I come around here, I think about you. That train's still running, I just let it come through. Every time I come around here, I think about you. I wonder if you're doing everything I do. If you're talking to God and kicking yourself. I'm sure now that I never can shake you. You're a book for the living on my shelf. But it is what it is, no matter what I do. Every time I come around here, I think about you. That train's still running, I just let it come through. Every time I come around here, I think about you. It is what it is, no matter what I do. Every time I come around here, I think about you. That train's still running, I just let it come through. Every time I come around here, I think about you. Play another one like that. This is a song called Same Week. I'm sat here watching this bird fly high on the mountain. Nothing around him but the wind. He's riding that window somewhere and looking for something. Got ties to nothing. Is that what you want? Now I'm looking at you, you're looking at me. Watching you break and watching me bleed. Looking at you, you're looking right back. Each to you, boy, and I see all that I have. You said you need to fly wherever you want to. I ain't gonna stop you. I'll be fine. Whatever you want to, I would come with you if you would ask. It's funny how life brings strangers right to your doorstep. Come on in, stay a while. It's the same wind that burns that candle that flames a bonfire. And suddenly your heart's tired and you're up in the smoke. Oh, I'm looking at you, looking at me, watching you break and watching me bleed. Looking at you, you're looking right back. Boy, and I see all that I have. You said you need to fly wherever you want. I ain't gonna stop you. I'll be fine. I'll be fine wherever you want. We'll come with you. We'll see that ass.
hope you find whatever you want to. I would come with you if you had asked. Thanks, guys. This is a new song. I just put this song out. Everybody seems to think they know what this song is about. It's about a bad date. This is called Talking About Jesus. Started like wildfire, burning in my chest, belly full of ashes, get up on my neck. That was said I love you, anyone in you, said for you, knows easy. I don't even know you, you don't even know me, I'm begging you to show me, feel good. While we talking about Jesus, baby, and the hills, yeah, we're all sinners and he's going to hell. I got all this love in me, no one to tell. God just fucking kiss me, I don't know. So nice in this light, you got mountains in your eyes. The sun said you got a feeling that what I would give just to see you again, just to paint you like a work of art. Yes, I will accept it into my heart. I'll burn the books and pray the stars. I wanna lay with you, chase your cars. Honestly, I'll do anything while we talking about Jesus, baby, and there is. Yeah, Lord, we're all singers that he's going to hell. I got all this love and no one to tell. I'm just fucking kissing you, I don't know that. Talking about Jesus, baby, that never helps. Yeah, love, we're all sinners that he's going to hell. I got all this love in me, no one to tell. God just fucking kiss me, I don't want no one else. Thank you. from friend. Said you've been quiet since the day he let her in. And we'd all love to know just where you went. Honey, you don't look the same. I barely recognize you with that look on your face. My God, those words are burning to my brain. You showed me I should stop, and I ignored it. Oh, I swore to God you'd be important. You're still in my skin, and I've done all I can, but I'm sure still let you in. Now the roads lead back to you. When they ask me where I've been, I'll plug the drain and call me, say I never left. Quietly wish we had never met. That slow pain don't like to wait. Comes quick and then it never fades away. I lost part of me that day. You showed me I should start, and I ignored it. Whoa, I swore to God you'd be important. Blisters on my feet ran right through my shoes. These roads are changing, but they all lead back to you. So you're still in my skin, and I've done all I can, but I'm sure still let you in. Now the roads lead back to you. Y'all give it up for my band, man. How good's my band, man? I got Mr. Sam Johnston on the guitar. Keep it going for Sam Johnston. And then Dalton Thomas behind me banging on some shit. And Mr. Jefferson Rake over here looking sexy. If any of y'all have seen me at a show before, it was very likely not with a band. This is a very new thing for me, and it's all happened very quickly, and my imposter syndrome is through the roof. And
But it's really freaking cool, man. It's so much fun, and we're gonna be back a whole lot more times also. So I have to keep going. All right, are y'all ready to yell some shit back at me? Yeah. We just got a couple songs left, sort of, unless you, yeah. But all I want from you on this one is when I say save me, you say save my soul, real dramatic. Save me, save my soul. You know? Yeah, with gusto, you know. And then when I say take me, you say take me home. That's it. Save me, save my soul, take me home. Don't feel good about that? There's a quiet one, so you might feel a little insecure for a second, but it gets loud and it'll be fine. The song's called Save My Soul.
I won't blame you and I can't stop you from running. There's a piece of you in every thought I had. I'm afraid my dear without you I might end up doing nothing. And the devil loves to shake an idle hand. You're the only kind of heaven that I've known. The youngest heart in ages and the oldest of souls. If being finer than without you would be worth its weight in gold, I'd be a poor man. 'Cause we all die. Shit's terrifying. Who will I be when you're not around? Don't leave me now. Save me, save my soul. Take me home, darling. Please don't go, don't leave. I can't be alone. Save me, save my soul. Take me home, darling. Please don't go, don't leave. I can't be alone. I've got a love for you like tall grass in the wind. You still move softly through me, I still feel you on my skin. I could talk to God and I could ask Him for forgiveness. If it don't keep you alive, then what's the reason I'm still living? We all die, that shit's terrifying. Who will I be when you're not around? Don't leave me now. Save me, save my soul. Take me home, darling. Please don't go, don't leave. I can't get alone.
love you too, shawty. We got one more song left to play. Y'all give it up for Anna Graves one time as well. Because Anna Graves, man. This song is funny because I feel like I'm responsible for a lot of like it's been on the radio, which means a lot of moms have come in. Cool. Very cool, very cool. But it also means like, you know, it's on the what I've noticed is happening is like, you know, mom driving kid to school, song comes on the radio, they're like, oh my god, song's so good, wow. Go to Spotify, Apple Music, I don't know, Desert Stream, whatever you guys have out here. Download God Needs a Devil. Massive F word in there that's not on the radio. Then, you play for the kid in the car, kid starts saying the F word. Jonah's responsible for your children saying the F word. That is what I feel has been happening, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I lived in a part of one of the places that I lived in when I was bouncing from driveway to basement to ex-wife, you know, stuff like that. She was this family's backyard, and they knew I was there, and it was really nice. And they had a little 3-year-old daughter, who basically, like, I would just be working in the backyard, and she was a very independent little girl, and she would just kind of like wander around the backyard, and I would hear her like, you know, singing stuff or whatever. And then it started happening where once I released God Needs the Devil, she would just be like in the yard, just being like, when I'm all fucked up, I don't feel no fucking pain, and I want. I was like, no. And the parents are inside. I was like, oh no, I'm so sorry. So, I'm gonna say it anyway. This is God Needs the Devil. Come on, love, come follow me. Set a long black dress on the highway. This is all just make-believe. It might not be real, but it's real to me. Come on, boy, just let her in. If you love her, son, ain't no sin. Where she ends is where you begin. If you run, you'll run right back again. Yeah! Every dawn and drag your ass where you belong, and you'll wake up all alone, and in a deep down dirt country road you'll crawl back to fire and snow, cause there ain't no other place to go. I need you like God needs the devil. I need this dust gonna settle, and you'll quicken inside my mind. When I'm all fucked up, I don't feel no pain. Won't you run me, run through my veins? Baby, won't you come and get me high? Oh, good God, I'm in love tonight. Baby, please don't wake me up. Got a bad case of me, bad luck. You see who I am now. We always a nice life. I need someone and I need him soon. I called the doctor, got issues, but all roads still lead back to you. I need you like God needs the devil. I need some this and this dust gonna settle, and
real quick and get inside my mind. When I'm all fucked up, I don't feel no pain. Won't you run with me home to my veins? Oh man, won't you come and get me high? I said I need you like God needs the devil. As soon the dust gonna settle, real quick and get inside my mind. All fucked up, I don't feel no pain. Run me, run through my veins. Run me, run through my veins. There, won't you come get me high? There, won't you come and get me high?
Embarrassingly short amount of time back there.
No, wait, I can't leave it. It broke it.
Thank you for your suggestions, David. I'm gonna play a couple more for you if that's okay. We I've gotten let's see, I've gotten mixed responses to me talking about the increase in moms at the shows. And here's the thing I need to make very clear. I'm just stating a fact. I'm not taking a side, and if I was gonna take a side, big fan, okay? But we have had, so when I tell this next story that I just honestly have been having so much fun telling, know that I'm not taking a stance against moms. I'm a big fan. It was just this particular mom, or shall I say grandmom, who did a little crazy. And honestly, she's kind of a celebrity now. Our first show, I'll tell you, our first show of this tour, this is like over a month ago, because we just started the second leg here, but like over a month ago, there was this old woman who was like a generous 80, you know, who was peeping on our loadout, which is fine, you know, she was sort of like staring through the cracks, and she said, Jonah. I said, yes. And she said, do you have time for an old woman? I said, of course I have time for an old woman. And she had been hanging around, and she was like lingering. And so I ran up, I was like, what can I do for you? And she's like, oh, you're such a darling, can you sign this please? And she handed me a poster. And I was like, yeah, of course. And I like uncapped it, and I see her, she's over here in my periphery. And I'm like, where would you like me to sign it? And I see her start pulling back her cardigan. And she said, anywhere you want, baby. And I like kind of brushed it off, because I was like, it's in my periphery, whatever. You know, and I was like, oh, mama. And I just signed the poster. And then she says, can we get a picture? And I said, of course we get a picture, yeah, whatever. And so I go over it, and I'm like, you know, and she sort of nuzzles into my neck right there. And I heard her mutter under her breath, I'm never washing my hair. And again, all this is fine. This isn't even the crazy part. I was just like, I will be. But I just said, I was like, oh, yeah, you know, it's so nice. And as we're taking the picture, mid-picture, she leans up right into my ear, and she says, she like whispers, I'll make you forget all about those other girls. What? Crazy. And you know what? She did. She did. She did. She did, man. She's with us. She's been with us this whole tour. It's been great. She's been the best. Just kidding. Just kidding. It's a van. All right. This is a song called Sunflowers and Leather. I was born in a field of sunflowers and I didn't feel a thing. Rhinestone, pine straw, and birds with a song to sing. I grew up with love in the walls and concrete beneath my feet. Why would I believe this place when sunflowers are all that I see? I met a traveler, told me the world's much bigger than this. And he showed me his leather jacket and the handcuffs he broke off his wrist. So I snuck out the back door, said I'm never coming back. Mama stopped me from the window and she said, go, but don't forget what you have. She said, be careful with them girls, honey. It's a wild, wild world.
in a school zone, and I ran from the cops. I thought, man, this is living, ain't it? I ain't never gonna stop. I got high up in New York, I got low in Tennessee. Took bleeding on the bathroom floor to remember what my mama said to me. She said, be careful with them girls, honey. Oh, it's a wild, wild world. And if I'm gonna shoot, I wanna leave something. If I'm gonna shoot, I wanna do it right. And when I go, all that I'm leaving is all my love behind. And when I die, I want my life to look like blue skies and rain, sunflowers and weather is the way. Bring my band out for one more. Is that cool? This is a song I wrote with my good buddy, Mr. Sam Barber. This actually is our last song, so thank you so very, very much. Been an absolute blast. I appreciate you so much. This is Burn Me. When I was young, my mother told me, don't play with guns, that shit ain't holy. There ain't outlaws in heaven. And I got old, my father told me, go get a gun, protect the family. Ain't nothing but outlaws in the real world. So I got a gun, Lord, and I don't feel bad, no, I don't feel holy. Guess I'll have to find out on my own. Realizing now how the world plays. So if you understand, sick and tired staring at the sunrise, waiting for the truth I know just won't arrive. Don't you go and tell me how it should be. Well, if you go and burn, you can burn me. When I was young, my mother told me, you don't go to God or you'll end up lonely. We are nothing without faith. Said, how about that? He must be lonely. She got mad and firmly told me, don't you go asking questions. realizing now how the world is. If you don't burn, you can burn me. I'm sick and tired of staring at the sunrise, waiting for truth I know it's alright. Don't you go and tell me how it should be. If you don't burn it, you can burn me. Thank you guys so much, and I hope you have a wonderful evening. I will be back, I promise. I love you guys.